I'm going to talk about the Kanban system. Kanban is a 2-bin system. So we have a card that we call a Kanban card, and it has a bunch of different information on it. The Lawson number, if you were to ever need to call down to materials, if it were a holiday weekend and Jason is not here. It has the cost and the quantity on it. So this gets stored right in here, and it goes vertical. So when a product is out in the front, you are going to use a product in the front first. So when the stock in the front runs out, you're going to take this card, move all of the stock that's in the back to the front, and then you're gonna come and put this card in the post, which is on the sides of the cards. So this is a Kanban post. Jason comes in daily and checks the post. He then takes this card and then he orders it. So once this item is ordered, he puts it down here in the on order post. So once it's ordered, he gets the stock in, he comes, he restocks the item here, and he takes a Kanban card from here and puts it back. So it's very important, staff, that when an item runs out, that you move the product from the back to the front and put this card, the Kanban card, in the post, so that Jason knows that the item is ready to be reordered, and then he knows when it comes in to where to restock it. Hey team, I'm gonna talk a little bit about 5Min5S and what that means. So 5Min5S is going to be done every shift by staff. It is something that should take 5 minutes or less, and we want to ensure that it's getting done every shift. This is the sheet that we're gonna use. For example, this zone is a patient rooms. Down here is a zone owner, so who needs to complete this. So this is a PCA. So the PCA is in charge of the patient rooms. First, we're going to start here. There's 3 main things in 5S. Sort is the first one, set in order, and shine. So you're going to go down the checklist. First is remove excess equipment and supplies. So you're going to look around the room, make sure there's no excess equipment on the floor, up here, and we're going to remove it. We're going to get rid of it. The second is remove linens and trash from the counter and floor. So you're going to remove all extra linens that may be in the room, and you're going to put them in the linen bag. And then you're going to empty the trash and linen bags. Set in order is the next one. You're going to place equipment in designated parking locations. Make sure that each item has its place and it's in the right place. Ensure supply only in nightstand. So you're going to go through the nightstand, look in the drawers, make sure that there is enough supplies. If there isn't enough supplies, so say we are completely out of chucks, you're going to go grab 2 more packs and ensure that there is enough chucks for the next oncoming shift. You're going to go through each drawer and make sure to remove any unnecessary items. So for example, this Posy aid, you're going to put that back in the clean supply room where it belongs. Make sure that there's enough in here for the next shift. Make sure there's no unnecessary items that shouldn't be in there. You're going to place supplies in designated bins, restock gloves, hang extra blue linen and trash bags. So that's all set in order. So you want to make sure all those are done. Next is shine. So you're going to wipe down the counters, bed rails, IV poles, handles, call light, and phone. So you're going to grab gloves, get your purple wipes, wipe down the counter, wipe down the patient's bed rail, the patient's call light, the IV pole, the door handles, anything that is commonly touched. And then you're going to take your pin. So day shift, Monday, the week of 8/14, and you're going to initial. your initials on here. And this is housed outside of the patient's room. The goal is to get the 5Min5S done by MDI huddle. At MDI huddle, you will discuss if it is not done, the barriers on why it didn't get done, and your plan with the UC to get this done by the end of your shift.